Are you ready for reaction time? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another one. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Listen, this is a series that I started watching season 1. Man, I love it. They got all the feels. I think it's dope as hell. Bridgerton, season 2, episode 1. Let's get into it.
I just think it's important. No.
Not have time. Stand back.
No offense, sister, but I believe you were the last person she would like to see.
And what is that supposed to?
Are we sure she's even in there? Of course she is in there.
What else would... A single word.
I yearn for someone fresh.
There is no room for indifference. Apathy is a blight the monarchy simply cannot endure.
Of course, Your Majesty, anoint her as such. So if for any reason you do not find one among the candidates today...
Do you think perhaps the writer came to her senses? Perhaps she realized taking on her queen was a bad idea. Lack of any real gossip.
Could we not have appealed to the Queen, Mamma? I'm already betrothed to Mr. Finch. Mr. Finch may very well still change his mind.
Particularly...
Control your emotions. Her Majesty does not take kindly to any hint of hysterics. Act and keep your eyes set. I used a painting nearby. We practiced it.
My task this season cannot be exceptionally difficult. Hastings did it after all. How hard can it be?
Spoken with such feeling, too.
I do not need feeling. Tolerable, dutiful, suitable enough hips for childbearing.
Miss Cordelia Partridge.
Got something unmentionable on my gown. All the feathers are... Penelope, how many times must I warn you to be wary of
The dower.
Meaning of this?
But Your Majesty, there's still...
I have seen enough!
When I come back, I got some. Where back then, stuff like that had to be big and for real. Some type of like gospel. You love gospel, even in our world.
To return?
Honing my skills.
Increase her price, too, I see.
Or should I say, hatching my plans?
Is she truly that good a writer?
No, even more of you.
I'll say this only once. What my mistress wants, she gets. Increase. They're the ones running around town while you get to sit here on your lazy arse.
Wherever she may be, your move, Your Majesty.
I do not think she's very good.
I believe she can hear you.
Can hear you.
Started. I shall need to fill your coffers at the Modiste and oversee the hiring of a few extra staff. The frost hardens the soil, saps it of nutrients.
That is very well, but you requested my ring. Besides, it is in safekeeping at Aubrey Hall.
Very well.
See that he is quite well.
Me?
4. Or 5, no, perhaps 6.
Get it in.
Are you in trouble?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Bappe.
You'll not be afforded such an ample...
You allow me to go my way and you go yours.
With me, I shall not tell a soul.
How grateful I am.
Losing races to strange women. We could say that if we had decided on a finish line together, but alas, we made no such agreement.
Ah, I see you are not one for losing. Good day, sir.
Lady Mary.
Lady Danbury. Oh, how delightful it is to see you.
And you. After all these years. You look...
It is magnificent.
Consider it yours for the season.
Dearest?
I do hope I did not keep you waiting long. The gardens here are...
Is Kate Sharma.
See the wild one.
Well, now that we are all arrived...
Always a wild.
Beautiful smiles.
Yes, they are quite. Disons, Lady Danbury.
She is accomplished in both Latin and Greek, and it's got pianoforte too. And as for her dancing, well,
To entrap a man. I'm telling you, Pen, the season has barely begun, and already what is she saying with those words? Truly, I did not mind.
Down. You got to do what.
The Dowager is more formidable than I imagined.
you must be excited. This is
Put
the
too much
first
stock in
chapter.
that.
Just remember.
Is there someone back home you've yet to tell me about?
Come now, I am long past all of that. The only match I...
When what I really seek is a gem.
Oh.
Though my own later this week will be much more exclusive.
May I present Lady Mary Sharma, whom you must remember? And may I present her daughters, Miss Sharma...
A final farewell before you left.
Stop.
At her first official ball, and look how well her season turned out.
Right.
After all, this is the season the Viscount intends to find a wife.
Slow it down. Hey, a little bit.
Surprised to see you in attendance.
After such a long mourning period.
This has been our candle in recent months.
Have you come unaccompanied? Or has the...
My dear, very...
Apologies, Lady Featherington. Do let us know when you are more...
Number 8.
I know that introduction.
Of course. It must be...
Married this season, he may very well be our most eligible hoping to see you this evening. Allow me to introduce Miss...
Would you honor me with a dance?
Corning, you said.
The back. I do dread. It is unacceptable.
There you are. What pen have you got?
Prefer?
Plant pun, if you're wondering.
Apologies, gentlemen. I regret to inform you that my dance card is already full. Right names.
Eloise!
There you are, dear.
Somebody interested.
Bridget is the prize catch of the season. The rest of us shall receive a respite from the marriage.
And get a wed, bed and bread. Then you can...
Thing I desire. But if my children are to be of good... Genteel manners enough to credit a viscountess, it should not be so hard to find. Someone there? You.
Pardon me, my lord.
I never got your...
You were proclaiming your many requirements for a wife, loud enough for the entire party to hear.
You
In breeding stock.
None of that was meant for...
Viscount Bridgerton, yes. I find your opinion of yourself entirely too high. Your character...
Oh.
Well, for the most part, there are a few guests whose absence... And I look forward to showing these other mammas how the game ought to be played. Though it appears you have already stoked the fire by informing them of the Viscount's intentions for this season.
My son said he was ready. Who am I to question?
Clearly upset.
What is clear is we are woefully
Magnificent soiree, Lady Danbury. We are most grateful.
Delightful evening, Mama. Night, sisters.
Can you go?
I thought you weren't coming.
My mistress apologised for the delay. This is for today, it must print. These kind of delays are sure to be more frequent now due to an
of success. But after taking in the scene from last night's festivities, it is clear capital R, a rake, is indeed keen to finally name her diamond. Or perhaps own hands.
I shall not be hustled into making...
She lays slouching like that.
My voice might still be in store. Receives such high esteem. Let us hope there is...
It is rather clever the way she uses plant puns to belittle.
This is the one.
With pleasure, Lady Bridgerton.
Night and day. Between the two.
I can still barely feel my toes. I thought you ladies were taught to dance.
Note at her ball tomorrow night.
I despise.
Bien sûr. Who else could dress these delicate debutantes for the season?
I hear there's a party.
Wow.
Aware of what?
I'm off to deal with our solicitor.
There was some.
Lady Delilah can barely string a sentence together for nerves, and Miss Goodrum thought that responsible for launching my sisters and bearing my children. Do you truly desire them to be raised by...
You will end up alone with such expectations.
Reading, as I always do.
You are so boring. I will be perfectly wasted ink on someone like you.
He's worth anything.
What?
Better for you.
Do not. Did you plan to ride again? Very few attempt to outwit me, and even flame my connections, my money. I vouch.
The only one waiting with bated.
Would enjoy some refreshment, Miss Sharma. No devotion on her part, having sought to introduce her daughters under the...
Do you see anyone remotely inspiring? We shall have our diamond tonight, and I shall...
Shame your presentation. Perhaps good fortune might run in the family.
I'm a horse person myself.
It seems you have indeed come a long way.
If the Queen in fact names Eloise the diamond, whom will you marry then, brother?
Pen. I may have looked.
I would rather die.
It is all of them, staring at me as if I was some fine china teapot. But Anne remains anonymous. Perhaps.
Louise. Oh, gonna be Eloise. I guess that wouldn't make sense for her, you know.
I only hope I shall be afforded the pleasure of a dance.
Too soon for that. You must know.
Many I have, my lord. I shall feel misfortunate. Together with my husband, we'll chat modern languages, classical literature. I do love to read.
Read with them.
Sadly, my father died years ago. Sister, it is her blessing you shall need if we are... Answer. Perhaps I may learn a thing or two from you, my lord.
Would you join?
She is who I shall marry.
There are a few things I must.
I'm terribly sorry for my late arrival. I made the trip from Lady Featherington. Yes, it's still strange.
It is like you said, Noah. The new Lord Featherington is here to provide.
For her candor,
She loving
her
this.
character, her true more.
What is it, Your Majesty?
Edwina Sparkle.
Alrighty, episode 1, season 2. Wow, man. Incredible start. The Viscount is looking for a wife. Mom announced it. His mama announced it. His sister is in it. She ain't getting married. The young lady he's after, the diamond, she's a pretty young lady. I just want to see where that goes. I feel like the vibes are with the older sister because of the dislike she has for him, but the real true interest she had in him at first, was evident. I don't see anything else. Our girl's still writing letters. We found out who she was in the season 1, so we still got that. Guys, hey, like, comment, subscribe, run these numbers up. If you want episode 2, 3, 4, 5, you want them all, just run the numbers up and I keep dropping them. Peace.